Did you know that confidence is directly related to success in career and life? Confidence is not something that people are just born with. It's an acquired skill, which means that immaterial of whether you were confident as a kid or not, you can train yourself to be confident. In today's video, I will share with you exactly how you can be confident in any situation, be it at work or in personal life. Before I get started, a quick reminder to 80% of you who haven't subscribed to my channel yet to do so now and click on the notification bell icon so that you can be notified every time I release a new video. Your subscription helps with channel growth, lets me know that you find value in what I share, and inspires me to bring these powerful videos to you. And now let's get started. The thing about building confidence is that before you build it, you have to practice it and prepare for it first few times before being confident becomes a second nature to you. So you need to follow these steps before your big event where you want to show up as a confident person. And what you're going to do is you're going to practice the steps that I'm going to tell you for a few times, for about 5 to 10 situations before being confident becomes your second nature or comes naturally to you. The first step is to step in the situation even before it happens. Assume that you have a big meeting coming up where you have to share a new idea with some stakeholders. So this is the step where you basically visualize yourself in that situation. Use positive visualization to mentally prepare yourself for that situation. It's a big meeting, so in all probability, you're stressed out because you are possibly thinking of all the scenarios where you might fail. You're assuming that you're going to forget your pitch, the slides won't work, you won't have answers to all stakeholder questions, and they will not approve of your idea. And as you're assuming this, you're practicing negative visualization. You're imagining the failure and you're telling yourself that you're going to fail. As Tony Robbins says, when you visualize a situation repeatedly, your mind starts to believe that that situation has already happened. So when you visualize the situation to be a disaster, when you think that you are failing, your mind believes that it will be a disaster and you lose hope and confidence even before you have stepped into the meeting. Now, let's look at the same situation with a positive mindset. Imagine that you are in the meeting, you open the meeting confidently, share your pitch, and give stakeholders a chance to ask the questions. You answer their questions confidently, and they approve of your idea. How does this visualization make you feel? Confident to step into the meeting, right? Now, this technique forces you to remove the negative self-talk from your mind and fills it with positivity and optimism. So instead of dreading to step into the situation, you actually look forward to it. Professional athletic teams all over the world practice positive visualization before their big games to calm their nerves down. Give this powerful technique a try before your next big meeting and see the difference. The next step is to acknowledge your worth. Remind yourself why you were chosen to present your idea. It was not because it was your manager's random idea. It is because they know your caliber and believe in your skill set. They know what you bring to the table and know that you can deliver on results. This is business. If they didn't think that you were capable, they wouldn't have given you a chance. So don't doubt yourself and your capabilities. Don't talk yourself down. Instead, write down a list of all your skills and your capabilities that you will need to leverage in this big meeting. When you do this, you're actually priming your brain to be able to tap into these skills and capabilities during the meeting. The third step is to pretend to be on the other side of the table. Take the focus off yourself and bring the focus to your audience. Why is your idea relevant to them? What questions they might have for you when you share your idea? When you pretend to be on the other side of the table, your perspective changes. Now, instead of worrying about how to please your audience, your focus becomes on how to leverage all the knowledge and the skills that you have to address your audience needs. And this change in perspective reduces stress, it reduces anxiety, helps remove the mental block and prepares you for the meeting. The fourth step is to focus on both non-verbal and verbal communication. This starts even before you say the first word in the meeting. Walk into the meeting confidently. If you need to, practice your power pose before the meeting and wear clothes that make you feel confident. You might want to practice looking straight ahead as you walk into the room. This will help you keep your eye at the right level, lift your chin up. It'll also help you to feel more confident as you walk into the room. If you walk in the room feeling confident about yourselves, others will be more open to what you have to say. While listening to others, show that you are engaged. Maintain eye contact and use open postures. Now, let's talk about how to start a conversation. Use an excited tone and a volume a notch above your indoor voice to start the conversation. I've seen many people start the conversation in a low voice. They're unable to attract attention of the audience when they need to do so. It seems like they are trying to hide their voice because they are nervous in the setting and they really want to try and hide themselves. So once you have got the attention of the room, use decisive words instead of using tentative words. For example, instead of saying, "I think," use the phrase, "I believe." Decisive words demonstrate confidence and conviction. When you have conviction in your idea, when you believe in your idea, others will feel confident about your idea. On the flip side, if you are unsure about your idea, if you don't think confidently about your idea, why should others support it? And also avoid self-deprecating words in your conversation. For example, if someone praises you for your presentation or thinks that what you have put together is really good, instead of saying, "It was nothing," or "I'm just presenting what the team developed," say "thank you," and then add, "This is how I process and communicate information, and I'm so glad that it resonated with you." Did you notice the difference over here? With a shift in these words, instead of deprecating yourself, you immediately elevated yourself as a professional. So that's what words do, and that's why the choice of words and how you communicate is so important. And the fifth step in the process is to review and iterate. Keep a journal of the situations. Make a note of how you showed up in this situation. What was your mindset? What were you thinking? How did you prepare for that meeting? What were the outcomes? Did you have answers to all stakeholder questions? How did you communicate in the meeting? All these things and these entries will help you prepare better for your next situation. And if you continue the process a few times for a few situations, you will realize that with every situation, you become more confident. Building confidence is not a one-time activity. It takes time, effort, and practice. And once you get it, it almost becomes like second nature to you. It's exciting to walk into a meeting with confidence and deliver a message to your audience with conviction. Confidence changes everything. Now, in this video, I took an example of a work situation and how you can prepare to be confident in a work situation. But essentially, you could use these steps anywhere in any situation, whether it's work or in your personal life. The key is to understand that your mindset plays a big role in how you perceive the situation and how you prepare for it. Knowing your audience helps you craft your message, and your body language and your communication skills help you communicate that message such that it results in success every time. So those were my 5 steps on how to build confidence. I would love to hear from you about the power pose that you decide to use. If you found this video useful, I would love for you to subscribe. Over 80% of people who visit and watch my channel have not subscribed yet, and you subscribing would mean the world to me. Thank you so much for watching. Have a successful week. Bye-bye.